Hi, Provost Van Duzer. Thanks for having us. We're really excited to share this with you.
Thanks so much for your time, Provost Van Duzer. We're really looking forward to sharing our thoughts with you. For us as consultants, we believe that there's a lot of room for improvement at this university and making the student experience better. Your role as a provost is really to oversee everything that students experience, and we believe that a major aspect of that is student life. And we think that these proposed changes that we're going to make are really going to improve the campus as a whole. And we believe that as we make improvements to the university, students are going to have a better experience, and your job is going to become easier because what we have to offer, we really think is going to make a great impact.
So of the three things that are included in student life are resident life, student programs, and university ministries. And each quarter, students get to pay an $80 fee to experience all of these things. And there's so many programs that people get to be involved in, whether that's ministries or activities within their dorms or being involved in student leadership. Those student leaders play a huge role in the way that students experience SPU in all of these different departments and activities and programs offered on campus. And with all of these programs, there's a lot of potential for growth and enjoyment on campus.
So through our analysis, we discovered two issues. First off, there is no big picture vision for this organization, for student life as a whole. The different departments, the different organizations, they're fragmented and the reporting structure is confusing. And with such a large group with so many branches, it's so important that there's a well-known vision that's recognized throughout the entire organization. Secondly, there's a really huge lack of accountability. In the Constitution, it says that our elected leaders are accountable to the students, but the students don't really understand that, and it's not advertised, and so they're really accountable to no one. And there's just a lack of role clarity between them and advisors, and it's a really difficult task to understand that for anyone who's coming in.
So we have some proposals to fix these problems. We really think of two main things. The first thing is to restructure the organizational chart of student life. We think that by putting res life, student programs, and university ministries all underneath your supervision, that there's the potential to streamline the whole process. We can unite all of student life into one vision, your vision, and make the student experience the best it can possibly be. By putting all three of those, res life, student programs, and university ministries, under your authority, we're going to be able to organize leadership. We're going to be able to have one consistent vision, and we think that that's really going to help organize people. As Andrew said before, there's all these different fragmented pieces that are kind of jumbled and honestly not moving all in the same direction. So we think that once it's all underneath your supervision, we think that it's really going to make an impact, and it's going to help with organizational reporting, both for students and for advisors. And the whole experience is going to be much better and much clearer from a student's perspective of what's happening, what are the options that they have, what are the things that they can have access to. That's really going to make their experience on campus as good as it can be. The second is the advisor role development. As Andrew stated, there tends to be a bit of lack of accountability there. We think that it's really important, though, that advisors advise their leaders. We think it's very, very important that advisors aren't the one that are doing the work, but they're helping their leaders. They're training their leaders how to work, how to accomplish their goals. But the advisors must have an overarching perspective on the whole year. Not only that whole year and that whole time of that student's office, but also for years to come, that the advisors, as they're organized under your leadership, the advisors see, okay, what's 4 years down the road? What's 5 years down the road? So that there's something that they can work towards, so that they see students, this is 1 year that they have a role in, this is the second year, okay? And they can start working together to make this university as good as it possibly can be. So we think that it's important to train advisors how to advise their leaders. And second, we think that it's really important that advisors can collaborate, that they work together, and so there's a consistency of how students are being advised. And so students know what to expect, the advisors know what their students are expecting, and can work together to make this as good as it can possibly be. And so we think by restructuring student life and really developing the advisor role with more clarity, we can make this university as good as it can be.
We want to help you create a better vision and implement it across student life. By looking into some of our recommendations, we hope you will consider our perspective.
Thank you so much for your time, and we will look forward to hearing back from you.